Hey baby, and welcome back everybody. Welcome back here to Feed the Beast Regrowth. Oh my god, what the heck? Alright, let's just let it happen. There we go. We apparently are up here now. Wow, that was a cool teleport. Well, anyway guys, welcome back to Regrowth, where I teleport randomly when creepers ruin my intro. So welcome back everybody. Let's get to it. I want to show you a little bit here. Apparently I've been teleported up into my my irrigation infrastructure. Very cool. That's very, very cool. Ooh, it looks like my obsidian seeds are done. And these are experience seeds. Now, I don't know exactly what I make out of these, but I needed the experience to make the next tier of infusion stone. And let's actually take a look at that. Let's type in stone. And well, actually, it might be better if I type in infusion. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness gracious. This is not very helpful. Is it a master or is it extreme? I think it might be extreme. Here it is. Oh, no, it's not even extreme. Maybe it's just strong. I think I've already made this. So the next tier is the strong infusion stone. I just needed the experience essence. And I believe I have already made it, and I can use that to make even better seeds. But let's take a look at some of the better seeds. For example, let's see. Actually, we can pull up the book. Where's my book at? That is an excellent question. Where is my book at? I should have a book. Maybe it's in my satchel. Let's look in here. No, it's not in there. I must have put my book away. Holy crap, guys. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm gonna pause the video right here, and I'm gonna find wherever the crap I put my book. Is it in here? This book is also missing. All my books are missing. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta figure this out. Okay, guys, we are back, and I found my book, and it was just it was squirreled away in a chest, like I tend to do. But anyway, we're gonna click on this one. What the world is built from. I think this is the one. So, extremely dedicated requires we make an extreme infusion stone, which we haven't done yet, but let's take a look at that. And with the extreme infusion stone, we can do more stuff, but let's go back real quick. Anyway, what I'm trying to do is start to make the seeds that are here in this one. And I did make this stone. I did make the strong infusion stone, so I can now make the strong essence. Very good. And with this, we can create all of these different seeds. These are really cool seeds. One of them in particular is very cool because it is redstone, and that is going to allow us to start to, how do you say, automate stuff? Yeah, with redstone, we can do a lot. And what's cool about that is, well, it's not really cool. It's just a new wrinkle in the fabric of this mod pack. So let's type in seeds. You'll notice these tiers, this tier of seeds require Witchery stuff. So we are going to have to begin Witchery this episode, and it also requires a rune of mana, which is the harder of the runes to make. And apparently it requires a button. So I guess a button creates a redstone signal. So that kind of makes sense. So I'm cool with that. But anyway, we're going to get started on Witchery this episode. But first, I do want to show you a little bit of progress I made in this direction over here. So you guys remember the skull, my dinosaur skull? I need to move this tree because it's hard to see the dinosaur skull. I went ahead and I tried to make the vertebrae of the guy. And one of you guys in the comments, I apologize, I forget which one, told me that it didn't make sense that his spine would be laying across the ground. It should be going across the top of the vertebrae or the rib cage. So I went ahead and I made some rib cage stuff, and I also sealed it in a little bit with this stuff. You guys may also notice I'm running faster. I went ahead and I made a Sojourner sash. Pretty simple with your basic Witchery, no, Botania stuff. Let's go ahead and look it up here real quick, just so you guys can see the recipe. It makes you run faster and jump higher. It is well worth the cost. It requires a rune of air, a rune of earth, and 4 leather, which I made by taking zombie flesh and throwing it into my alchemy catalyst. And with a little bit of mana steel, you've got something that makes life worth living. Running around this fast is amazing, and I love it. But look at this. I've got kind of my secondary base started up over here, and I'm going to continue it this way. I don't know how far I want to go with it, but I do want to go pretty far with it. I want a lot of room. And yeah, we're going to start setting up stuff in here. Honestly, I think we should probably move some of our Witchery stuff that we're going to start up over here as well. But what I want to do is I'm going to grab a few of these bits and bobs here. Give me my book back. That's how I lose things. All right, so I'm going to set up a very small smeltery. and we are going to get started making some alumite this episode. So if I want to, maybe, I'm going to start it right here. We're going to make the world's tiniest smeltery. I love making these tiny smelteries. They crack me up. I made one in my Resident Rise series, and now I'm like hooked on them. But we'll put that there. That's the controller, right? Yep. Okay, and then we put that there, and that should start it up. That should be enough for a smeltery, right? Yeah, I think that's enough for a smeltery, but we do need to put some lava in this bad boy, and I totally just made it so I couldn't put any more blocks on here. But boom. Let's get up here, and the taller we make this, the more stuff it can hold and smelt. So I say we go ahead and use up what we got. Use what our mom gave us. Can I reach that chest down there? I sure can. But anyway, there you go. There's our basics of a very small smeltery. And if I had any lava on me, which I'm going to have to run and go get some. Let's go grab about 3 buckets of lava. We'll just run back to our base and get it. We can begin making ourselves an alumite pickaxe and start collecting heavier metals from... Here we go. Here's our fluid tanks. 1, 2, 3. With an alumite pickaxe, we can start picking metals from the nether. The nether has a bunch of nether ores that we need to collect, and we can only mine bronze with this Man of Steel pickaxe. So we definitely want to get more stuff. Yep. All right, let me put this last bucket of lava in here, and this should start smelting stuff if I put things in here. But what I want to kind of do is I'm going to knock out this one, and I'm going to grab, I have the drain here, and I've got a casting table, and I've got a thing. You guys have seen smelteries 100 times before, so I'm not going to go into any of the huge details here, but I should be able to throw, let's see here, I should be able to throw iron, aluminum, and obsidian in here, and I should start... Oh, hello. Come here, you. I should start to make some alumite. So I think you need more aluminum than anything. So why isn't this working? I'm confused as to why this isn't working. This should totally work, but for some reason it is not working, and oh my goodness, I can't believe I put that down there. I really need to get this obsidian off my hotbar. Let's take a look. Here, I think I did the right thing. Seared bricks, and I put a seared brick there. Let's try reforming it again and see if it works. Okay, smeltery that way. Oh, that was probably, it needed to be faced a certain way, I guess. There we go. It's got an inventory in it now. So if I take, we're going to start with aluminum. We are going to need to build this thing taller. For sure. Let's see what kind of brickage we got in here. All right. I'm going to make this thing as tall as I can with the amount of bricks that I can. I can't believe I put that obsidian there. That's going to be there for a while until I get this thing settled out. Let's see. Can I put a piece of wood underneath me? All right. Let's jump up here. I cannot do this. Boop. And boop. There we go. Now be very careful. Do not fall into your smeltery. It is very dangerous. You could hurt yourself pretty badly, and I guess that's it for the bricks I got. Okay. Whee! I do love this Sojourner sash. It is hella cool. And I guess we're just going to keep putting stuff in here until we finally make some alumite. There we go. My aluminum is all heated up. Now let's put obsidian in here. We'll put that many. Okay, that apparently did nothing to my capacity. Now, I think we can go as high as we want to with this. This is not a very efficient usage of a smeltery. You kind of want it wider to get it more efficient, but I kind of like the idea of making a really tall smokestack. It kind of makes me giggle. So I'm going to leave that melting, and then the next thing we're going to throw in here is some iron. But also, now that I'm thinking of it, we're going to need to make ourselves some aluminum brass. And I'm going to have to grab myself some copper to do that. Aluminum brass is what we're going to make our casts out of. So I need some copper, and I'm going to check the Essence Farm 2000 over here. I've got 2 stacks of copper. I'm just going to grab one. And we go run over here and throw it in here. We really should have done this first. I ideally should have done this first, but I did not because I am a fool. And I'm thinking on my feet, and it's not always the best for me. Okay, this obsidian should melt down pretty soon now. And it should pop in there. Very good. And I'm going to throw the rest of this copper in here. At least that many. Actually, I'm going to remove this one because I don't need a lot. I need enough to make a pickaxe head. And then that's it. So, cool. Alright, so we've got that started. You guys have seen Smelteries 100 times before, so I'm not going to go that really deep into it. It is nighttime now. It's very dangerous out here. But I did make a bunch of this stained glass to keep monsters out, and I don't think any monsters can get in here. So I think we're safe until I get the rest of this sealed up. And very good. All right, cool. We got our Smeltery made. We're well on our way to creating some magical stuff. Okay, getting this melt down. Let's see if this makes what I think it's gonna make. There we go. Aluminum brass. And it also made some copper. Very cool. So, with that done, we're gonna get back to that later. I'm gonna make my tools off camera so you guys don't have to sit there and watch another Smeltery walkthrough again. You guys have seen Smelteries. You've seen them, so I don't see the point in showing them to you again. If you guys really want to see a Smeltery playthrough, I will gladly do it. Just let me know in the comments. But we are gonna move on to a different direction now. Over here, you guys may remember, I have my Botania setup, and this setup is okay. It's got hydrangeas, and it's got day blooms, but we want to kind of amp it up a little bit, and I need to maybe cover this water source up. As you can see, the water source block is getting eaten up by the hydrangeas, and that is filling this up, but it is also doing it kind of slow. So what I want to do is maybe up here, I'm going to take this down real quick, is I want to set up another area, and we're going to set it up even better once we have some redstone power. But, I wonder how I want to do this. I wonder if I could put, I don't know. I want to figure this out. Hold on. We're going to go grab some blocks from somewhere. I made some flowers, so let's go grab those first. I'm getting way ahead of myself. I'm really excited. I don't know why. But I made a couple of these guys. I made some Indo Flames, and I'm going to use this Blaze Powder. It's not Blaze Powder, but it's Essence of Blaze, and we're going to use these Indo Flames. But what else should we get? Let's go grab some Living Wood as well. Here's some Living Wood, and we're going to grab a couple of these Mystical Petals. Very good. And we're going to go up here, and we're going to set up a little bit of an area. I'm going to put these Living Indo... Well, these are the Indo Flames, duh. I'm going to put these down in like a little bit of a pattern here. We'll do it like this. Put one there. How do I want to do this? I need to clean this area up, but for now, let's just do this. Very good. Tons of Indo Flames. And we've got a little block here. And this is where we're going to drop our stuff. Anyway. Alright, we're going to get there. Trust me, guys. Hold on. My brain is running a mile a minute, and that is not good for anybody. So we're going to make a couple of these. We're going to make a couple of mana spreaders. I'm actually going to make 3 because I'm expecting this to take a lot of power. Because I am going to use blaze rods to fuel these things. So there we go. We've got 24 blaze rods from the little bit of blaze essence that we have. And I'm going to put one of these here, here, and here, because I'm expecting to get a lot out of this. So I just want to cover my bases and shoot all of these. Is it shooting it at this flower? I think it is shooting it at this flower. Hold on. Select that again. Let's actually have it filter into that top one. So, boom. Very good. And boom. Alright, so they're all going into the mana distributor. We're going to get tons of mana from this, and I should just be able to chuck these blaze rods down like that. There we go. And that should set off all of these Indo Flames, shooting their delicious mana into this guy. I'm going to turn off Wayla for a second. Oh wait, my Wayla button doesn't work anymore. That is unusual. I find that unusual. Alright, I'm not sure which of these flowers is going into what, but I'm going to start designating... Oh crap. Oh crap. Hold on. Let's select it again and have it going back here. But anyway, that should make us a ton of mana. So we'll just let those blaze rods sit there and burn a little bit. What we will do when we finally get those redstone seeds made, if we look it up here real quick, We will finally have redstones, and what we can do is create an automatic dropping system that will drop the blaze rods on top of these flowers, get them all suited up, and they will burn forever. Actually, how many do I have left? I have 13 left. Alright, we're just going to leave them out here for now. We can always make more blaze rods. It's not a problem. So very cool. There's a little blaze setup. It's doing great, and I do believe blaze rods are going to burn a lot longer than charcoal or charcoal blocks or any of that stuff. So that is definitely going to fill this up, and what we can do, if we look up, actually let's look it up here. If we look up all the Botania quests, I think they're kind of close to the top. It might be the way the world works. Let's see what this one is, what the world is made of. Open. We've done that. I don't know why there's 88% complete here. It seems like we've done all of those. But let's see what this one is. Here we go. This is the Botania quest. And what we have, one of our quests is we need to make Terra Steel. And to do that, we need to make a terrestrial agglomeration plate. And in order to even get that to work, we need a ton of mana. And we need lapis. And to make the lapis seeds, you get the idea. We need a ton of mana, which we're working on right there. And we need lapis seeds. And to make the lapis seeds, we need witchery stuff. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's close the door. And let's get to some very early game witchery stuff and see what we can get accomplished in the little bit of time that we have. Alright. So I'm just going to put this up really quick. There we go. Out of my inventory. And let's look up the very basics of witchery, which would be a witchery oven. But I think I spelled it watchery. There we go. Witchery. And then we'll type in oven. Maybe it's just witch's oven. Yeah, there she is. One witch's oven is just iron and more iron. So iron it is. Boop. And I'm going to make a couple. I don't think I'm going to make a couple of these. I'm going to make one to start with. And if we do that, we'll get our bars. So that and that makes us a very simple witch's oven. But there are certain things we could do with this witch's oven to... I'm looking for a place to put it, to be perfectly honest with you. And I might put it right here. And what we'll do is we'll clean up this area later. But for now, I'm going to put my witch's oven right there. If you guys remember, there is an end portal right there. You can kind of see it. Do you see it? Look at that. You can even see the things. I don't know how to get rid of this, so it's just always going to be there. And it's a little nerve-wracking. I'm scared I'm going to touch it and get transported into the end. So anyway, the next thing I want to make is something called a funnel fume. These things are pretty darn cool. So if you look at it, it requires a bucket of lava. It requires tons of buckets and tons of iron. Just like irons ahoy. Good God. All right, so I'm going to grab that many. Is this going to be enough? I think this is going to be enough. Holy crap. And then we're going to need to make a ton of buckets. So let's just make a ton of buckets. Hopefully I got enough iron to do this. If not, we're going to have to take a quick break. And I'm going to have to get buckets. 1, 2. All right. I at least want to make 3 of these. So that's going to require 3 buckets of lava. Over here, I was looking for glowstone. Because these also require a glowstone block. Which is like that. So 1, 2, 3 of those. And I might be able to click this in now. Of course not, because buckets of lava are a pain in the butt. So like that. And then 2 of these. We do that. And what goes in the middle? Glowstone block. Is that right? That is right. Alright, boom. More of the same. I want at least 3 of these because you can max it out with 3. Boom, boom. And then that. So that's 2 of them. And then you can make 1 more to go on the top. Am I out of buckets yet? Not out of buckets quite yet. But I am out of iron ingots. Alright, let's just do it in this one. 1, 2 of those. Perfect. Man, this takes a ton of iron, man. Holy moly. Alright, so 3 filter funnels. Or what were they called again? Fume funnels. You can put them on either side of your witchery oven, and you can also put them on top to make the little stovetop pipe thingy, which I think is really cool. The ones on the sides increase the chances of getting a proper fume. The one on the top only increases the quickness of the oven. So you need two things to power this. You either need coal or charcoal. I'm going to grab myself just a little bit of coal and throw it in here. We're also going to need some clay. So I'm going to grab clay. Well, we're going to make some clay. We're going to do it this way. We're going to do it the easy peasy way of using essences. There we go. Lots of, whoa, that's a lot of clay. All right, we're just going to stick that in there. We're going to grab it and we're going to start smelting that up. Oh, wait, hold on. We need to make the jars first. So we'll grab that back. And jars, I think, are like this. There we go. 64 jars. And we'll split that up evenly. Well, there's no fuel in that one. Any of these got fuel? That one has fuel. Here, take 32. And this one is running off of crafting tables, which is fine. Very good. I don't know why I have that. I think that was from the last episode where I had too many damn crafting tables, and I was like, all right. So now that you cook these soft clay jars into regular clay jars, and you put them in this slot here in your witchery oven. Now, I'm going to clean this up eventually. I'm going to have to tear out these blocks and put wood back here, but this is where we're going to keep it for now. So that is fine and dandy. Let's see here. 3 of these. That should be more than enough. 3 of those and 2 of them. Very cool. So we'll shove those there. And then what we want to do, in order to get various fumes, is we have to burn witchery trees. So this first one, I'm going to use Rowan saplings. And if I remember correctly, hopefully that will give me a whiff of magic. So you're not guaranteed it, but there we go. 1 whiff of magic. You increase your chances with these fume funnels. So definitely, if you can, invest in these, and that will make it a happy day indeed. So look at that. Almost each one of them is netting me a whiff of magic. So very cool, guys. We can continue doing this with the other various saplings. Like we could do it with this one alder sapling I have, but that would be a waste of an alder sapling. I do have hawthorn saplings. So let's pull what we got out of here. Let's throw... Did I just pick them up? Did I even pick them up? There they are. I'm losing my mind. All right, let's throw these hawthorn saplings in here, and we should get a different sort of fume, I think. I'm not positive of it, but there we go, an odor of purity. And you'll need these for the next level of infusion, so very cool. All right, guys, I think we're going to wrap up the episode there. That was kind of quick and fast, but that's how we do it here on Regrowth. Quick and fast, baby, in your face. So as always, I want to thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, consider giving it a big old thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. And until next time, guys, we'll see you all real soon. Goodbye.